Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? What's poppin'? LOL. You on a walk, you feel me? Like I'm struggling to breathe. Like they don't tell you when you do somatic healing and reorganizing your body and etc., that breathing gonna be a little difficult for a little bit, you know? Not a long time, but enough for it to be difficult for a little bit. The fuck? Oof, goodness. This video though, I wanted to talk about letting go of people's opinions, letting go of people's actions. You know, the things you can't control. Like, see me, I grew up like a scapegoat and a peacemaker. So I struggle at times with, what is it, I guess wanting to be understood, wanting to be understood, wanting to be seen. Ugh. Wanting to be acknowledged and thought about. And when you are searching for those things, being seen, being understood, wanting those things, really yearning and longing for those things, it's really difficult when you have home environments that don't give that. Because in the world, in life, family, that's the primary group. The relationship between you and your family influences the relationship between you and everybody that you come in contact with. Subconsciously, even when you can't even see it or understand it, it's there. Man, I'm struggling with breathing right now. Or it could be my anxiety, who knows? You gotta, what they call make noises, stimulate the vagus nerve. That's all the bullshit going on. Anyway, but when you're locked in on how you're interpreted by your family unit, it has negatives. Now people over explain themselves for a lot of years of their life to be understood. And even ruminating, because that's something that I'm working on myself, is just not even thinking about it. And it's hard because you're going to think about it. So this is not basically, it's not to say stop feeling how you feel, ignore your feelings. No, this not that. This is oh, Blue Jay, oh my god, did y'all see that? I don't know if y'all gonna see it. I don't even know where to point the camera at. Ugh. But yeah. That was a good cough. Okay. So, let's resume. It's rough. Thank y'all for holding on with me. It's rough, putting too much stock into the opinions of your family, because it's let's say it like this, right? You mobbing, your family, oh wait, no, I was talking about thinking. damn. My mom be all over the place, y'all. Please have patience with me. Okay. I'm gonna just finish up my thought I was saying. Working on ruminating, working on not like putting too much stock, because a lot of times when you have like a lot of traumatic experiences with family, you can get caught up ruminating on those traumatic experiences, or even ruminating about things that didn't necessarily happen, but like potential examples, ruminating on that moment when you're gonna finally like say how you feel and speak all of that shit out and da 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 da. And is it good? Is it like, it's not a bad thing to like think and plan these things out in your head, but like it takes up so much time away from us or me loving me. If any of you guys are going through it, like you loving you, and it's like they now have that power, and you are what you think about. So if you're like, or like 15 hours out of the day, you thinking about the bullshit that your mother and your father did, or your stepmom, or whatever, then you're not realizing how much time is going towards that. And it's even like, more noticeable when they're not around, because it's very difficult when you're trying to heal and you're in the same space as them. So like a lot of times, like when the parental figures are outside of the house, it's like I finally have a moment to like breathe. But then sometimes I'll notice myself not even really fully enjoying that moment that I have when they aren't in the house, because I'm thinking about all of the bullshit that done happen every time they in the house, all day, every day. So it makes it harder. Like it makes it more difficult to I feel like I said that for no reason, but it does make it harder and difficult to like, because I'm just gonna roll it back, because yeah. So boom, it's good to learn like how to control your thoughts. And I mean, like, you can't necessarily always control your thoughts, but okay. So I'm gonna go to something else, because this is another thing that I've been working on, and it's allowing myself to feel. Because a lot of times, like, we glorify like the good days, the good moments, and we don't always give ourselves the same grace of just like soaking in being sad. And especially like when you do live in an environment where like your emotions are kind of like diminished. I know for me, like I have parental figures and home lives and environments where like when I'm happy and I'm goofy and I'm smiling, it's all well and good. Everybody happy, everybody good, everybody good banter, you feel me? Everybody feel comfortable with life. But then the moment that I'm having an actual human emotion, a human moment outside of happiness, it's like I get looked at like I'm crazy. Like I'm like, it's like motherfuckers will look at me like I'm the most biggest bother in the world. Like, and that junk be so hurtful, especially like when in one moment it's like, how the fuck, it's a human thing. Like humans don't just wake up and be like, okay, even if you wake up happy that day, like you're not just gonna wake up and be happy and then stay that same wave baseline the entire day. Like that's just not real. And when you live in an environment where people want you to just be an ideal instead of be who you are, it makes it even more difficult, because it's like now in regards to being seen, being acknowledged. No matter what you do or how you do it, like, you're never really going to be seen or understood, because people aren't observing you as who you are. They're just observing you from the lens of their perception, their comprehension. Whew. That's one fact. Let me see. Then when you think about, like, okay, so I'm gonna just say, for me, being seen, like, I had to learn how to not. It's like, I still want to be seen and I still want to be acknowledged, but truth be told, like, recently, probably today, like, I've been coming to terms with the fact that, like, I don't need to be seen. And it's like, I came to terms with this, like, a little while ago, but being that I still live in the environment with my parental figures, like, it still bothers me, like, you feel me? Because it don't just disappear. Like, it don't just go away, like, when you decide, okay, like, you feel me? I see what type of time they on, so I'm gonna just, you don't just magically be good. You feel me? Like, you don't just magically just, like, all of the negative and sadness that you felt towards that situation just automatically disappear. Like, that just don't happen. So it's like a constant, like, day to day, just checking myself and, like, letting myself know, like, what the fuck this shit really is, because it's easy for the actions of other people, especially your parental figures, the people who are supposed to be your role models and are guardians and give you guidance, like, when you don't always have that approval or validation from them, but and then, like, okay, you don't have the approval or validation, but you have more criticisms and things that they want you to change, it can make you feel like you're not good enough. Like, no matter what you do, that you will always be lacking. Like, no matter what. And that's a hard thing to sit with. Like, it's a real hard thing to sit with. And the reality is that it's not true. Like, the actions of other people, the actions of the people who are supposed to be, that you're supposed to look up to, like, those actions, they more so reflect, like, how other people feel, what they're thinking. And we're so trained in the society to think that just because, like, a group is are our parents, people are our parents, that they automatically know best. And a lot of times they don't, because they humans. And one thing I learned, like, and this is more so when it comes to my mother figures, is that, like, because it's rough. It's like, you don't want to have to, like, have the experience of, like, you doing something good for yourself, even if it's something simple as cooking yourself a meal. Like, cooking, meal prepping for myself, working on myself and how I feel. And it's like, when I do those things, and like for example, if I'm cooking and I take care of everything and I clean up after myself, and it's like, every time I cook, a parental figure has to find a way to go in the kitchen to do anything, like, to touch anything, to fix things. It's like, I could leave the kitchen cleaner than it was before I came around, and it's still it's still little methods of control of, like, needing to take and, like, and it, like, if I internalize it too much, it can make me feel like I'm a bother no matter what I do. Whether I clean, whether I don't clean. Like, when I cook, the kitchen be cleaner than when the parental figure is clean. And they still need to manipulate and control. And like, if they can't control me, then the environment has to get controlled. And because I'm not in my own environment, that's all the fucking time. Excuse my language. And that shit is rough. It's very rough. And and fuck. LOL. Like, whew. Whew. Can I get, let me see, niggas want, can I get a handshake? Can I get some love? Can I get some love? Can I get a little bit of love, baby? Little love, baby. Taking his time. Come on, my guy. Come on. It's a little shaky shake. A little shaky shake. No? Damn. As soon as I said no, he went up. I just say, I ain't gonna make you touch me. You know, I ain't gonna force it. But like, I did want a little handshake though. Did. Yeah, that was my event session. And, you know, just my lesson, like, things that I'm working on myself. Because I don't do shit to people. I really don't. I stay in my own bubbles. I do my own things. And the main thing that I do is just shine bright like a motherfucking diamond. All the time for myself. I go on my walks. I'm very disciplined. Have been. Waist getting slimmer. Just like, when I tell you, I'm doing what the fuck I need to do. And the more I do that, and it can't get controlled by my parental figures, especially in this household. Even my mom in Jersey, like, it doesn't, like, right now, I don't, you know, because it's different situations. Like, in my ideal mind, my parental figures, they support. It's like, you know, you see a motherfucker shining and you gas, like, oh, shoot, look at you, okay? Especially maternal wise. Like, my dad, he's inconsistent with it. But when it comes to maternal figures, I don't get it at all. Like, I don't get it at all. Unless they're trying to take credit for my actions. Like, characteristics and ways in which I'm carrying myself and living. Like, this is mostly my biological mom. Like, for example, she was never a coach. She was never somebody who enforced fitness onto me. No. She took me to the park a few times, you know, go for a few walks, but she was never consistent with that with me because she wasn't consistent with that for herself. So it's like, okay, so now when I'm being consistent and I'm doing my thing and I'm working out, and now you trying to like coach me through this shit, I didn't ask you to be a fucking manager because I decided to do some squats in front of you. I don't need your input or your opinion. And then keep going. But then when it comes to her, and if you want to give her some workout advice, now she's looking at you like you crazy and you done ruin her whole workout. Like, it just be little things like that. And I really had to tell myself today, I really did, that that's how lit I am. Like, I'm just that lit. In this world, they will like try so hard to make you not feel lit. But it's like, the more that people are so obsessed with needing to control everything that you do, that's how you know how lit you are. It's like, that's how you know that you are like, you're a fucking boss, bro. Like, if fire could walk around, it would be me. Fuck, it'll be you. And the crazy thing is that, like, if you look at my birth chart, I'm all fire. Sag, sun, Aries, moon, and rising. Like, please, please, please. I need to start embracing it. Just like y'all need to start embracing that shit if y'all feel me. Because this shit don't make no sense. Shit don't make no sense. Like, instead of me needing or feeling like I need to dim myself because a motherfucker want to come and clean up out the kitchen that's already clean, put little nitpick and put little things away that was already out. Like, if motherfuckers need to do that, like literally, if me cooking food for myself that could last me a while, and I say myself because regardless of if I cooked for them or not, they wouldn't eat it. Not to say it's nasty, but that's how deep the shit go. Like, my little brother eat my food, but like my siblings eat my food, but my stepmom never eats my food. No matter what I cook, she never eats what I make. Ever. And my father, he only eat what I make when she's not here. So, like I said, motherfuckers, people be hating. Even the motherfuckers who's supposed to be there for you, that's supposed to help you, that's supposed to hold you down when they know you don't got shit. The fuck? Like, you know you're lit. You know that you shine so bright when you unemployed. You don't have money, you don't have an income, and you're still hated on by somebody who has way more than you. That's how you know that you are like, I can't even fucking put this shit into words. And it's like, that's what I'm working on right now. It's really just pouring all of that knowing and that love into myself instead of allowing the insecurities of the adults around me to make me feel low. I don't deserve to feel low by myself. Fuck. Because I am amazing. I am amazing. And it doesn't mean that I'm not grateful for the help that I get. But I can tell when things are help out of obligation. You feel me? Versus, like, for example, I'm not stupid. I can tell the difference between how my stepmom interacts with me versus her kids. She don't even talk to me. The fuck? So it's like being seen, being understood, like, that should be heavy for me. Because, damn, like, you're gonna be out in the world, you're gonna go to work, you're gonna interact with people, and a lot of times you're not gonna be understood. You're not gonna always be seen. But it's rough when you like, after all of that bullshit you gotta deal with during the day, you gotta come home and deal with more. No. You gotta come home and be unseen too, misunderstood too, put evil projections onto me. Like, no. But one thing is I'm always grateful because God, He put me through things so that I could learn who the fuck I am. That's real deal, real spill shit. He put me through some things that taught me who the fuck I am. Because I will be damned if I feel less about myself because of the actions of my stepmother or my mother. I will be damned. The fuck? I would be damned. So, like, I'm gonna keep cooking. Because that's what I can control. I'm gonna keep cooking. I'm gonna keep going on my walks. I'm gonna keep living life. I'm gonna keep working out. I'm gonna keep doing me and doing the biggest. You feel me? Doing the biggest. I'm not dimming this shit down for nobody. I'm doing the biggest. Fuck. You feel me? I ain't even worrying about that. But what I'm going to say, let me cross the street, y'all. What I'm going to say is that I'm just not going to like, I'm not going to allow motherfuckers to make me feel like I'm any less than I know that I am. The fuck? Because I don't deserve that shit. Who the fuck? Who the hell? You know, I like when I come in the parking lot and them cars bonk the fuck out. Like, I know that's right. I know that's right, y'all. Get the fuck up out of here and let me have this parking lot to myself. Okay. But anyway. Anyway. This is a good video. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for listening. Because that was just on my mind. I probably rambled, but I know I got my top points up. Points is, I'm that bitch. I speak to myself kinder than that. I am that woman. Oh shit, what the fuck? I am that woman. I am that beautiful ethereal goddess. A high priestess. Like, someone outside of this realm. That's who I am. Yes. Yes. And yes. Yes, yes, and yes. And I'm done. I'm done with allowing the actions of others, the insecurities of others that get projected onto me to make me change how I feel about myself. I'm done with that. I'm done with that shit. The fuck? Because the reality is that I'm overly qualified. Fuck, I'm overly amazing. Everything overly. Fuck, times 10, times 100, times 1,000. Fuck. Like, the fuck? You know, that's all right. Like, what the fuck? That's it. That's it. And instead of motherfuckers letting me know that, instead of maternal figures giving me my props, giving me that gas, giving me, what's up, nah. Motherfuckers with me, because she got, my stepmother got a daughter that she gassed up, and y'all, and et cetera, et cetera. But I don't even compare myself, because I know my stepmother gonna be who she is, and she can't control me the way she can control all of her other kids, and that's why, you feel me? So, like I was saying, if you overly focus on being seen when it comes to familials and parentals and whatever, that it may stop you from seeing yourself the way that you need to see yourself. Like, we want to be witnessed in this world by someone who loves us, and a lot of times that person has to be you first. Now, it's good, you know, it's nice when you have parental figures who can validate some of your stories for you and etc. But, like, then what happened was when that's inconsistent, you know, like when it's not an all the time thing, then what happens? then it's like you're constantly trying to chase the consistent version. The fuck? And it's just not coming. Now, where you driving yourself crazy, you in a loop where you know a person can do it a little bit, but not all the way. So it's like, now you're constantly struggling. Nah. We don't deserve that, gang. We deserve better. We deserve better. Truth be told, nah, I mean, they could have left. Like, I ain't never against a little smoking buddy or whatever, but they was a little couple that was having their moment. It's at the parking lots, though. It's other parking lots, though. The fuck? I'll be mad sometimes when I be in here by myself, like before it's any cars in here, because a lot of times this be the most privacy I get. Like, at times, it's the most privacy I get. The fuck? And cars be having me fucked up because it's like, I know, like, it's a public parking lot and cars can be in here, but my thing is, like, you drive. Why would you come and park right next? Why would you park right next to where I am? And you drive. Like, you have, like, if you wanted to find a fucking waterfront to drive to and smoke, you can do that. So why are you trying to take away the solitude that I have? I walked. I didn't have me a bit. Like, what the hell is y'all doing? Fuck. But I mean, if I had a car, I'd be in here too, though. Truth be told, like, if I had a car, I'd be in this motherfucker too. I mean, but I'm still in here because I'm, you know. Anyway, 32 minutes. Just rambled off at the end. You know, if y'all really watch the whole thing, then, like, I mean, we gang and we vibe and we gang and we... Yeah. So, last words. Don't let them play with you. Don't let them play with you. Don't let them make you feel like you're too much because you're shining bright. Like, your presence is amazing. You are amazing. Like, everything about you is amazing. Seriously. Let myself know the same. Everything about me is amazing. Everything about you is amazing, girl. Everything about us is amazing. And when your light shines so much, they will always want to keep you down. Okay, boom. Cause I know it's long, but I want to give y'all a little, like, analogy. Yeah, an illusion. Fuck it. Anyway, I want to reference the movie The Hunger Games because I just watched that recently and it's so much deeper. Like, I read the books when I was in middle school, but like reading and taking it in as an adult is like a completely different experience. Oof. Whew. Just coughing, girl. Anyway, there was a part in the Hunger Games when this was the first one, and the guy, what they call Seneca Falls or whatever his name was, he was talking to President Snow, and he was talking to them about how it was so many underdogs in the districts and how, you know, we should give them chances and da-da-da-da, right? And President Snow's response was this. He said, "Have you ever been to the districts?" The guy said no. He was like, "Well, I have. And if you ever been to the districts, you wouldn't want the underdogs to, like, basically you wouldn't want them to be in our position either. You wouldn't want them to take our spots. And it was so many layers to that, because it reminded me of slavery. It reminded me of how they needed to break down black people in order to rule. And it reminded me about narcissistic abuse. It reminded me about how people will sit and they will try so hard to enforce order and limits onto those who they know are too powerful. And that's some real deal stuff. It's very real deal. It's very real deal. Yeah. So, yeah. Like, we just gotta sit with that one right there, because, like, that's literally, like, self-explanatory. Like, but then it's kind of not, because it's so layered. But anyway. Shit. Thank y'all for listening. And remember what I told you. Don't let them dim you. Like, don't let them dim you. How they feel about you, their opinions of you, like, negative or whatever. That's cool. That's a reflection of them. They don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with me, they don't fuck with me. The fuck? And as I'm saying, I gotta keep repeating it to myself on this camera, because, like, I deal with that. I deal with those emotions. Like, I get ignored, and I feel like I don't mean shit to people. I feel like I'm worthless. Like, I be unemployed. I feel like I'm worthless. Like, I'm just broke. Like, I'm not, like, I don't deserve. So it's like, right now, in this phase of my life, like, it's really about just letting myself know that all of this shit, like, you feel me? Like, I really am who the fuck I think I am. Like, I don't need to keep on trying to minimize the self-love that I have for myself. Fuck, am I minimizing? I'll be trying to be too fucking humble. That's my problem. I be trying to be too humble with motherfuckers. And it's like, I'm always remain humble. I'm not gonna throw shit in nobody's face, but I need to amp my conceit, because I need to always remember who the fuck I am, regardless of who around. My dad, that's his very, you can see. As soon as somebody got a little bit of confidence that's greater than his, you can see it, boom, whatever. But, like, it's like, whether you're in a home, a job, with your family, fucking in another country, in school, I don't give a fuck where you at. Make sure you remember who the fuck you are. Dead ass. Like, dang, I hope Bluetooth don't take it down, because I'm cursing, but I don't care. Fuck it. That's how passionate I am right now. Remember who you are, because you deserve everything. You deserve everything. And everything deserves you. Well, no, everything doesn't deserve you, actually. Everything doesn't deserve you, babe. Actually, I just mean your dreams deserve you. You know, your wildest desires. Like, your dreams, everything good for you, you know? Like, you deserve it, and they deserve you. You are not too much. You are perfect for everything that you want. That's why you want it. That's why you do it. Fuck one. That's why you do it. That's why you wake up every day and make them moves. So keep it up. Chin up. I love y'all.